The Young Conservatives was the youth wing of the United Kingdom's Conservative Party until the organisation was replaced in 1998 by Conservative Future Origins. The Junior Imperial and Constitutional League was formed in 1906 with objectives to encourage practical political work and organisation among young people in Britain. Junior associations were set up in each parliamentary division and throughout the British Empire, cooperating closely with conservative and unionist associations with an ambition to create imperial unity and to further the conservative and unionist cause. In 1925, the Young Britons organisation was formed as the juvenile branch of the National Union of Conservative and Unionist Associations. It closed down during the Second World War, after the Conservative Party suffered a catastrophic defeat in the 1945 general election. The Young Britons organisation was reformed to cater for both boys and girls aged 6 to 16, while the Young Conservatives was set up to cater for an older age group. Rise and fall. The Young Conservatives attracted a large following and, by 1955, claimed a membership of 150,000. This made it the largest political youth movement in a liberal democracy, though not all its members were strongly motivated by politics. A large part of its appeal lay in its social activities that brought young people together in a socially safe environment. Countless middle-class British couples met and babies conceived at the YC's dances, rambles, and charity events in the 1950s. However, the social dimension of the movement was to prove its ultimate downfall. One large factor in the rapid decline in membership was the factionalism that gripped the movement in the early 1980s, first manifesting itself during Eric Pickle's chairmanship. His year in office was not without its difficulties. The radical right was a growing force in young Tory politics. The SDP had recently been founded, and disillusioned liberals in both the Labour and Conservative parties were deserting to the New Centre Party. At the Young Conservatives National Conference in Eastbourne in February 1981, Pickles presided over a growing split in the ranks, particularly between northern liberals and southern right-wingers. From that point onwards, a battle for leadership ensued between the moderates and dries. The moderates attempted to play up the image problems the Young Monday Club and the Libertarians would present to the organisation. Publications such as the Northwest Area YC Ragmag The Sin featured a page in 1985 attacking the Young Monday Club image. The 1989 Sin edition attempted to target the growing libertarian threat by featuring loony libs. The capture of the Young Conservatives by the dries in 1989 led to increasing image problems as the more right-wing stance became pilloried in the media. The very term Young Conservative has actually entered popular culture in a derogatory way, being used by comedians to lampoon a certain type of person. The BBC series A Bit of Fry and Laurie featured a sketch entitled Young Conservative of the Year, the basis of which was an arrogant, right-wing and upper-class young conservative competing in a mock contest on the reactionary and authoritarian content of his speech in a mock contest. Even more hard-hitting was Harry Enfield's BBC series, Harry Enfield and Chums, in which he played a character called Tory Boy, an arrogant and reactionary right-wing young conservative. Past National Chairman of the Young Conservatives. The National Chairman of the Young Conservatives were associated with the moderate tradition of the Conservative Party until the 1989 election which resulted in the defeat of the moderate incumbent. Until then, leadership had been from the Conservative Party, left with only a couple of exceptions. Notable exceptions to the One Nation moderate leadership were David Atkinson MP, who grew as a committed Christian campaigner and backer of corporal punishment, and Sir Fergus Montgomery MP, a supporter of apartheid South Africa and another corporal punishment advocate. Otherwise, the YCs produced a long line of Tory reformers until the moderate faction was finally defeated in the late 1980s. Sir William Van Straubenzee MP, National Chairman 1951 53rds. Geoffrey Finsberg MP, National Chairman 1953 57ths. Fergus Montgomery MP 1957 58. Peter Walker MP, National Chairman 1958 60ths. Terence Ray, National Chairman 1960 63rds. Nick Scott MP, National Chairman 1963 64. Alan Hazelhurst MP, National Chairman 1964 66. David Atkinson MP, National Chairman 1970/1. John Watson MP, National Chairman 1971-72. David Hunt, now Baron Hunt of Wirral MP, 1976-97, National Chairman 1972-73. Clive Landon, National Chairman 1974-75. Tony Kerpel 1975-76. Michael Jack MP 1987-2010, National Chairman 1977. Chris Gent, National Chairman 1977-79. Chairman of GlaxoSmithKline. Bob Hughes, National Chairman 1979-80, a former MP for Harrow. Eric Pickles MP, National Chairman 1980-81. Ian Pigton, National Chairman 1981-82. Phil Pedley, National Chairman 1982-84. John Guthrie, National Chairman 1984-85. Richard Fuller MP, National Chairman 1985-87. Nick Robinson, National Chairman 1987-88, BBC Political Editor. Martin Woodruff, National Chairman 1988-89, last moderate candidate. Andrew Tinney, first right-wing Slate National Chairman 1989-91. Chief Operating Officer Barclays Wealth. Murdo Fraser MSP, National Chairman 1991-92. Adrian McClellan, National Chairman 1992-93. Andrew Rosendahl MP, National Chairman in 1993-94. Adrian Lee, National Chairman 1994-1995. Councillor Paul Clark, National Chairman 1995-1996. Past National Vice Chairman. A large number of Vice Chairmen have gone on to other prominent positions in the party and hold public office at local and national level. These include Patrick McLaughlin MP, Robert Atkins MP, Kenneth Lane, Anthea McIntyre MEP and Robin Squire MP. Membership fell from a peak of 250,000 to just a few thousand, while the rival organisation Conservative Students claimed significantly more members. The end came in 1998 when Conservative leader William Hague announced the closure of Young Conservatives and the launch of a new organisation, Conservative Future. In popular culture, Young Conservatives is the title of a 1982 song by the Kinks from the album State of Confusion, in which Ray Davies comments on the general swing to the right under Margaret Thatcher.